Hi, I'm Jordy Nelson. Did you know Wisconsin is rich with the heroes of World War II? The dedicated men and women, that living history, they were the backbone of our military during the war.
That is a new public service announcement from Green Bay Packer Jordy Nelson. He is helping raise awareness for the Badger Honor Flight. It provides day trips for veterans to Washington, D.C. It is completely free for those vets, and the program is raising funds for this year's flights. Brian Ziegler is the Honor Flight Board President. Nice to see you.
Thank you for having me here.
Boy, this program has really blossomed in the last few years.
It's a great program that we put on for the veterans and their families.
For people who aren't familiar with Badger Honor Flight, tell us a little bit about how it works.
We basically, it's a one-day trip. We do a one-day trip to Washington, D.C., start at Dane County Airport. We have several groups out there to do the send-off. We get into Reagan Airport. We have a police escort that takes us everywhere. It's one of the highlights of the trip. We'll go to Arlington National Cemetery, the Iwo Jima Memorial, World War II Memorial, Korean Memorial, Lincoln Memorial, Vietnam Memorial, and sometimes U.S. Air Force Memorial. We get that all done in one day, and then we'll come back to thousands of people cheering them here at Dane County Airport, and that's the finality of the whole day.
It's a day you will absolutely never forget when they step off that plane.
Exactly.
But what do you think it means to those veterans to have this opportunity? What kinds of things do you hear from them?
One of the things that is like they cannot believe that so many people come out and say thank you. Yeah. For many of them, it's, you know, we're here 70+ years later, and they're finally getting that long overdue thank you from the general public. Mm-hmm. Many of these men and women just came back and melded into society, went back to work on the farms, went back to work in the factories. There was no big grand parades or everything like that. So when the memorial was built, it was a long overdue thank you to them.
When are the flights this year? You have 2 flights coming up.
We have 2 flights in the spring, April 25th and May 16th. And then we have 2 more in the fall, September 12th and October 10th.
Who is eligible for Badger Honor Flight? Do you have to be a World War II veteran?
World War II is our primary veteran that we're looking to fly. We're also soliciting and accepting applications from Korean veterans. But we also have a program that if a veteran from any conflict is terminally ill, we will fly them and they go to the top of the list.
Oh, that's amazing, Brian. And every veteran goes with a guardian that the veteran is allowed to choose.
Exactly.
So for people who want to get involved and help and volunteer, what kind of opportunities are there? You don't need guardians, but what else could people do?
We're always looking for folks to help us process paperwork, help on the medical team, help at the airport for the send-off or the welcome home. Also folks to help us at fundraisers. We get a variety of opportunities for us to get out there and communicate our message to the general public.
Is it still a popular program? You have a waiting list for veterans who want to go. How many can you take?
We do have a waiting list. We're at about 300 right now on our waiting list. And that's after we're about done with calling our veterans for the spring flight, and we're looking to take about 85 to 90 veterans on each of those flights. And by the time we're done in May, we'll probably have replaced every one of those veterans that flew with us.
Boy, that really speaks to how meaningful this is for them.
It touches the veterans, it touches their families, and it just touches the average person that comes on out there. They cannot believe that what these men and women gave for us.
If people want to find out more information, where can they do that?
They can go to our website, badgerhonorflight.org, or they can like us on Facebook. We're publishing updates on where our meetings are at, or events in which they can come out and talk to us and learn a lot more about Badger Honor Flight.
Well, best of luck to you. Thank you so much for all of your hard work and for your service as well. You're a veteran yourself.
Yes, I am. So
it's an amazing, amazing organization. If you've ever experienced one of these, it really is a life-changing experience. You'll never, ever forget it. Brian, thanks so much. Good to see you.
Thank you very much.
Have a good weekend.
You too.
We'll be right back with a final check of your weather.